Intro!
Okay, so last time
We will leave it there. Thanks, everyone.
for the Candle Keepers. So,
Thanks for coming out.
continuing to be hot on the trails of Ranley Dayton. You went through this never-ending woods, met some three lovely sisters on the way. They let you stay the night in their lovely 5-star abode. If it was on Airbnb, it would get nothing but class reviews.
It's because people are fearing for their lives.
Great.
They're lovely
Don't
women,
leave it.
and yous are misjudging them.
Interesting night for all, bar Fardor, who was having the best time. Curiosity got the best of Jiro, and he poked his head out into the hall and then poked his head into another room. Not saying anything untowards at the time, and didn't think anything of it. But after that, snooping around, something or someone wanted to return the favor and have a little look-see in on yous, and one of the doors into the room kept opening ajar, but you were unable to see who it was. You made it through the night without any hassle, and then carried on out of the woods at last down to the town of... Not Vale, that's the other one. Ravencall.
That's not even a little bit what I was going to say, so I'm glad you finished your sentence.
Down to the town of Ravencall, which was like an enclosed small town. As you went in, you were informed that one of the main rules of Ravenclaw is once you hear the bell at night, you have to, basically a curfew, you have to stay in, and that's it. You made your way to the Long Road Inn, where you met Jackus, the innkeeper. Bit of exchange. You found out by the sounds of it, Ranley was there, made a mess of his room. You tried your best to persuade to let him show you the room. It failed. But while that was failing, Knox especially was approached by Darlin. Oh no, what was his name again? Shit. Where did this look? 1 minute.
Ellerin?
Yeah.
I don't know his surname though.
Elster.
Elster.
A fellow drow from another city who was basically working for the tourist board and gave you a whole tourist pitch. You had your night's rest. You woke the next day to find that the innkeeper's son had taken over duty for the day. Merrick. Your persuasion and constant questions wore him down a bit, and he finally agreed to give you the key to the room, which I believe Jiro, Isabella, and Knox went to investigate. In there, you found a room a mess, and there clearly looked like there was different rituals, spell rituals, carved into the wooden floor. Having a look at it, one seemed to be some kind of scrying / location spell. Another had necromantic tendencies, and then I can't remember if you could figure out the third one. Don't
think
don't think you can figure out the third one. The third one, I don't think the players knew. Not too sure if the characters figured out. Was it seemed to be some kind of teleportation spell. While having a route,
would have been handy.
having a route around the room, you came across a deceased. Oh yeah, it was spellish in nature. The other one was spellish in nature.
Spellish in nature.
Came across a deceased, but not deceased, oofed, but not oofed rat, who began to basically broadcast a message to you, which was randomly questioning why you're pursuing him to back off. Basically, all he wants to do is bring his family back, and he needs his help to do that. And if you continue to follow him, he'll force his hand. With that information, and a good roll from Jiro, he was able to kind of decipher this scrying / location spell. You headed out of town to action on this, and bamf, were zoomed across the land in a northward direction, where you saw the city of Stone's Keep. That's Stone's Keep. That's a different place altogether. Stone's Reach, and beyond.
Did you hear that, guys? There's a Stone's Keep.
Beyond that, safe to say it's probably in Stone's Reach. Beyond that, into the mountain range, where you eventually found the tomb of Vecna, the last resting place of Vecna, and having a look at that spell, you've seen that that there was a component, which is basically what it is you're looking for, that you need that information to put into it to see it. So with that, you had to figure out how to get there. There was a lot of discussion for horses, and then picking horses up by an eagle with people riding them, I believe, was one of them as well. A lot of discussion about travel. Then Isabella / the DM had an idea that he thought of himself, which is why did you not go back into the woods and ask the Springbrook sisters, can they help you out? This was a great idea, and all of you agreed to it. So back into the woods, back to the house, where I don't know, how would you guys describe this conversation that was had? Tense,
Great.
tense,
Terrifying.
great, terrifying,
Brilliant conversation. They were lovely, lovely people.
unsettling. There was
Cleared
a
up
lot.
some bad air. That was
Yeah.
nice.
Cleared up some grievances.
Yeah. Yeah.
You did
Had a look at a
apologize.
When
spider.
you went back,
Eventually, you apologized.
Eventually, yeah.
when you
But
went,
he did.
when you went back, you learned a little bit more that definitely things aren't as what they seem in that house. With a lot of hand extensions and distortions and
Sorry, I've just read his message about it being died
Dead.
curious. I can't go.
10 out of 10.
you learned that they knew that you had a poke around. There was a lot of, like I said, tension. There was a lot of, hey, we will help you for a price. To kind of patch things up, she did ask, Abby asked to see that three of you carried objects of interest. Jiro offered up his crystal, which more
I bet he did, the dirty birdie.
sated curiosity more so than what she was looking for. But then, further, it offered up Ben, and there seemed to have been some kind of exchange or conversation had between Abby and Ben, and with that, off she went to talk to her sisters to see about helping you. While you waited, with Locke looking around nervously, he made awkward eye contact with an eye peering down from the ceiling above through a crack.
Oh shit!
While you were having this conversation about how weird they were and shit. Eventually she came back and they agreed to help, and he brought you outside where they began to cast their teleportation spell. as the spell was about to take effect, Abby passed on the useful information of that they hadn't decided if there was a price you paid for this or not yet, and you were bamfed out of there.
Bump.
Guys,
Yes.
can I get you all to roll dexterity saving throws first? I have to roll the
Oh.
thing also.
No, thank you.
30 saving throws. 6.
Phew.
Oh no.
9. Sorry, it was an awkward dice to read, and I thought it was a 1 for a second.
Oh yeah, it does look like a 1. Hang on. Where's my dexterity saving throw? There it is. 15.
7.
I'm going to
dexterous.
die.
No, you're probably gonna have a really rough landing.
Anyone roll less than a 10, you die.
Yeah. You
Oh,
fall off the cliff that you teleport beside.
Oh, I'm not dead. I'm just in a vegetative state.
Even much worse.
He seems to be saying, "Carry me."
And now we got a Jiro's turn. Your turn is you sit there and do nothing. Now it's someone else's turn.
Oh, I rolled a 1 to do nothing.
Okay.
Typical Baron.
Okay. That's a plus anyway.
for
So
who?
for Baron. Right. So you, like I said, you've used a few teleportation spells at this stage. This one had a rougher edge to it. While you get that kind of stomach drop feeling normally on a teleportation spell, this more felt like a hands reaching up and grabbing around your legs and yanking you down into some other plane, some other place. Just basically, maybe even just like pulling you from one point of existence to another. But anyway, you all cut. Like she promised that you'd land on your feet. You do land on your feet. What do people roll again? Sorry, I can see it. I can see it.
7 for me.
7. So everybody bar door,
Everybody's so creative.
take 4 hit points of damage as you are kind of whipped out of this, teleported onto your feet as promised, but like into the side of a wall of a building. Fardor being the only one who was, it seemed to me maybe it's his low center of gravity, but he was kind of more ready for it once it finished.
Ah! Ew!
Are they lovely now? Look at that. Just landed on our
Solid.
feet, not a bother on us.
Back into the wall.
Ah, they're lovely.
Ew!
Lovely women.
Does anyone have a
I know why
kerchief?
he deserved it, but I didn't. A what?
If
A
anyone has
kerchief?
a kerchief, it's you.
A what?
Oh, yes, probably, yes. Yeah.
Kerchief.
What,
Bless
want to
you.
string out 25 of them out of your pocket?
I'm a wizard, not a magician.
Bless you.
What's the difference?
I'm a wizard, Harry.
I don't get paid for it.
I think the difference is that he just has to work an awful lot harder
Do
to
one of
get
your
the magic.
tricks. Illusions.
So, ready, guys? As you regain your composure after smacking
What
into-
were you doing now? I wasn't listening. Just
After-
extend time so we can stay alive, guys.
Just don't worry, this is just the description bit, so you don't need to extend this bit.
Sometimes that's not great.
As you regain your composure after headbutting the wall, basically, you look around and you are in a valley, a massive valley. You're on a well-maintained road. On either side of this valley, the city of Stone's Reach is built up along the side of either side of it. That like switchback roads leading up to like it's a like four tiered on either side, all the way up, and it's not even that it reaches all the way up to the peaks. The peaks then extend beyond that again. Most of them are like at this stage cloud covered, so you can't actually see to the top. But yeah, switchback roads leading up onto the next tier, which each tier having like a proper sized city in that space itself as well. So yeah, you're on this main road that goes up along the middle, and you can see that as it extends forward, it does kind of come to an abrupt end where once the mountains from either side meet in the middle, it becomes more of a tangled of rough terrain that doesn't seem to have a road going through it. You're kind of too far back to see if there's even anything that resembles a path at this stage. Even before you get to that point in the middle, you can see the supporting structures that lead all the way up as well with a neck crane. These arches where a bridge from the Rundan side and a bridge from the Rograt side extend out, never connecting in the middle. At the top of either of these bridges, there's the stone fort, the common name for both. Probably wouldn't know the name of the bridge. I doubt you've been here before. But yeah, there's that missing section in the middle. Show that they've never actually. What are you laughing at?
I tried to send Alan that gif of your man going gay, but for some reason it says gape,
Why?
and we both got right
Why?
because he's giving me a love heart, and I was like, shut up, you big kid.
Gape. Well, there's a gape in between the bridge, so you're not wrong.
Sorry.
Just to point out, like moments ago, you were concerned about what was coming up, and now you're just interested.
Oh, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Plausible deniability. Listen, here's get on tonight.
I can't be killed if I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. So that's what is in front of you with the city of Stone's Reach. There, in terms of traffic, up down this like main road that runs through the base of the valley, there is a bit. You definitely, because you've just kind of appeared out of nowhere, drawing attention. There's a few people kind of looking over and like pointing curiously, and you can see they're talking amongst themselves, and like even some kind of like after looking at you, kind of like looking around, doing that kind of like trying to they seem to be trying to get someone's attention as well, but someone seems to already have spotted you, and yeah, there's it's like a human woman with like brown hair tied back. There's a sword on her hip. You can see that she's wearing like this light armor, a scar running down the right side of her face, and she seems to be like making heading towards us. That's when you. That silence is usually when you play the game, guys.
I was kind of
you were going to say something else.
I'm taking notes.
It sounded like you were going to say something else.
No, I'm just standing there awkwardly while this woman approaches.
So I was just going to like straighten myself up and kind of give it a
Oh, is she
cheerful
coming
wave.
first? Does anyone have a kerchief? Does anyone have a kerchief?
Kerchief, first of all, and secondly,
Bless you.
I thought I was bleeding from the nose. Hello, hi, hello. How are you?
As she gets closer, here, Eula! What do you think you're doing?
Sorry, excuse me.
Oh.
We
Hello?
arrived in your lovely city just now through unfortunately unorthodox means, and we would like to apologize for startling people.
She's like, fucking again. Jesus. Just
Knocks
stay
me
there.
bursts into tears.
Stay there. And she turns around. It's like, Frick, over here. And she waves over, and you can see what can only be described as a mass of muscle walking over towards you. The nostrils of the bull head flaring as it's walking over, like towering easily above all you. As this minotaur, a double-headed axe hanging from his hip, which looks like it should be like a two-handed axe, but he could probably easily hold in one. And he comes like walking slowly. You can hear like the heavy footsteps as he comes over. Just because the kids are like, as he gets over, like, look, like, people just keep fucking teleporting into the city these days. Like, right, you're coming with us. We're just gonna take us in for a bit until we figure out what the fuck to do. Which is, come on.
Look, who's this?
Okay.
Farther, he's nearly as big as you are.
Nearly, not quite. And his axe is minuscule.
Where are we going?
We're just gonna take you. Basically, we're arresting you temporarily, just till we figure out what we're doing. Which is, what he's even doing here? Why did you just teleport here? Why couldn't you not use a road like a normal person?
Well,
Why
you
did
said-
it was quite a certain situation, and then we did it.
Oh, right, so what happens is, right? Yeah, and then-
Can
That's
we
the, two,
possibly move that one further away so I can hear someone who can talk ostensibly?
So basically what happened was,
That's fair.
there's a lad coming here to resurrect the dead with the help of Vecna. And we needed to get here ahead of him. So we went to meet some lovely women and they teleported us here with magic. And which is magic,
Witches,
yeah.
yeah.
And they teleported us here to help us get ahead of him. So I don't think you need to arrest us. You just need to kind of let us go about our duty.
No.
I'm
And in our defense,
sorry, you
we
said
thought we were
some-
going to land outside the city, not in
Yeah.
on this road.
you said that we're not the first people to appear like this.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a man on his own?
I can take you to one side and discuss how none of that's your fucking business right now. So you're
That's
coming
not
with
very
us.
nice. That's not very nice.
You
Now.
will come with us.
What you need to use language like that
okay.
for?
Listen,
Says, like, it might be precisely our
dwarf,
business.
you're up north now. So this is
Oh,
how
no.
things work. So you'll come with us. We'll
Say
figure
what
out
you
what's
call me?
happening,
Oh no!
and then we'll go from there. Come on,
Sorry, what did you call me?
come on.
Oh, okay. We should.
I
That's
don't appreciate his tone.
The horse. So that's really
I-
offensive.
Actually,
Oh, I thought it was the Minotaur. Was
No,
it
no,
the
he
Minotaur?
hasn't said anything yet.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
He hasn't
To be
said
fair,
anything
I
yet.
don't
Or-
appreciate her tone.
her
I think
tone
for-
sounds exactly like your tone.
I know, but I don't
Right.
appreciate it. There's only,
You don't
it's
like
only
hearing
usually
it.
me. Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah.
get you. Yeah. Well, that's what you sound like to a lot of people a lot of times.
Jesus.
There's a mirror there, you know.
we'll come
Maybe we
along.
should,
Maybe we should go along and maybe we can, in privacy, find some more information because it sounds like he might be ahead of us.
I think we need to keep moving if he's ahead of us.
I think we need to not piss off the Minotaur.
I could take him.
Yeah, but then if we start a fight in another city and like we're already banned for so many, and this place looks kind of cool.
Okay,
I
yeah,
bet we
all
can
right,
make-
all right, okay. Look,
Right.
you're right. You're dead right. I won't do it.
Yeah.
But I could have him.
You could definitely. Yeah, I'm sure we'll find out one day.
So she leads you up this main road and on this level as well. Pulls over to this like the buildings are mainly made of stone here. There's a few that are made of like wood or like a lot of them. They're not glamorous. They're not as attractive as maybe some of the ones that you've seen, like in say Vale, or even in Duskmore, which would have been a higher end again. Like this is basically this building keeps you warm and keeps bad stuff out, and hopefully stops you from dying. She leads you up to this like kind of flat square building with like you can see that any kind of windows or like small openings are barred, and she leads you over to this heavy wooden like word I'm looking for. Not barricaded,
Cell?
not fortified door.
Reinforced?
That's the word. Thank you. We got there in the end. This like reinforced wooden door that like the Minotaur pulls open, and you can like you see the weight behind it. It's like, in, please.
Yes, of course. I just very meekly wander inside.
She walks down this hall. You can see that she's unlocking 3 different cells. Yeah, 3 different cells. The Minotaur looks Jiro and Fardor up and down. Is like, they're counted as one, and like pushes you into the cell together and closes the door and locks it.
Well, that was rude.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh no.
And then in the next cell, the woman like gestures to you, Locke, and Isabella as well, and like this will be yours temporarily.
Okay.
And then the last one, Nox, is for yourself. Once you're all locked in these like small bare walls, like there is like a small window at the top, and it's barred. There's like a bed on each side of it, up against the wall. That's kind of all there is to it. The only thing that you kind of have that's anyway different, Nox, just have this like solitary drip that seems to be coming from the ceiling. And that's it. And you can hear out in the kind of hallways like, okay, this is what's happening. I just need to go talk to my people, see what the deal is. You say you're after somebody?
Yep. Yes.
So
yes, his name's Friendly.
Our paths might work out. So just he showed up. We weren't. Strange things happened in the city, so we just want to be careful that strange things aren't going to happen with you lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll talk to my people and we'll be back.
We need.
Did you want me to do something about that leak while I'm in here?
Lads, we need to escape. I can't take it in here. Oh, I wouldn't survive.
What?
I said I need to escape. I can't stay in here.
Can't. I
think
Arthur's
we'll be
saying
okay.
something, but
I think
I can't hear him. It's too far away.
I'm hearing voices.
Distance works.
It's me. I'm speaking to you. I'm standing slightly to your left.
Just Locke, Isabella's to you. Is like, so do you think this is it? Do you think this is when Fardor will kill him?
Do we still have our weapons on us, by the way?
No, they were taken off.
Yeah, is there any sort of, I don't know, magic thingy that would stop him from doing anything in here? Like you're detecting? I don't know how magic works.
I don't sense anything that stopped me.
Okay, yeah, there's a good chance you'll kill him then.
Oh, nice.
Fardor's like holding onto the bars, like gripping them as tight as he can. Just proper like.
Just
bars or they solid doors?
So the door. The doors are solid. The window up above has bars on it. So I can picture that without even rolling for comic value that you've made it up a bit and you're just hanging from this cell window.
God, I wish I could draw. He's just hanging there, his little legs.
Window, bar door, and then the rest of the wall down to the ground.
Can I roll an athletics check? Just
Go for it if you want. I wasn't going to have you do it, but if you want to fire away.
Like he jumps up to grab onto it in his little legs. See how long he holds on for. Let's go. 20. Unnatural 20.
He
like years.
He's used to his own body weight. He can manage it, so he's just up there. Not even like, normally it starts shaking after a bit. Perfectly still. If someone was outside, they think he was either really tall or standing on something. That's how perfect he's holding on to it. Just outside, like taking deep gasps of air, like
I won't survive. Anybody walk past? Hey, let me out, please. I'm not made for being with him.
Jiro, were you gonna say something? Sorry, you were saying you were talking to him.
No, just I was just gonna say I don't think that escape's probably the best course of action right now. I mean, depending on how it goes, speaking with them, maybe. But I think right now we just hunker down and wait it out a little bit. I assume like bags and stuff have been taken off me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the way we're all
You're-
confused by the fact that we weren't sent to prison like it was a hotel and we could keep all of our stuff and unpack, put our candles on.
Oh, don't
know,
forget to look in
checking.
that chest. There's other equipment in there if you want it. There's prison escape equipment in there. Go ahead.
I just want to say like, oh, I
Please.
pull out the sulfur and cast fireball and then trigger like, actually
Please.
no.
You do still have
Please
your...
do not pull the lever in the rooms.
yeah. Do not pull the open door lever. Thank you. You do still have
The
your
door is
crystal on
actually
you.
locked. Just open the handle and out we go.
That is one thing. You do still have your crystal on you. They didn't remove anything like that. They were very much like your bag. You could hide something in there. I'll take it without even looking what's in it. And like, obviously, that looks like a weapon. I'll take it.
Gotcha.
I'm just basically gonna lie in the bed and wait.
Nice.
Like, there's nothing to do. I'm just gonna wait until something happens.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll do the same.
Hanging.
Just as you lie down, Isabella's like, do you mind? And I'll be very quiet. Say a quick prayer just to touch base with the
course.
boss.
Of course.
Okay, perfect. And like she kind of kneels down in the corner away from you, and you can see she's holding on to the symbol of Polaris, and she's doing her thing. Fardor and Zero, what were you doing? Fardor's hanging from the window.
Fire hanging from the window.
I'm just gonna kind of.
Sometimes I wish I could draw so bad.
Just go onto an AI art generator and make your regard hanging from a prison window.
What's that one called? The main AI art. Oh, I can't think what it's called.
Jiro's just gonna kind of sit down. Is there? Sorry, did you say there's two beds?
Yeah,
or
there's
one?
two beds, like one on either side of the wall.
Okay. Gonna sit down on one bed, kind of in the corner, just looking out. Sorry, is the door just like bars, or is it a door?
It's like a wooden door, like reinforced. Because I know what the word is. The fortified wooden door.
Yeah. So he's just gonna chill, just do a bit of staring into space, maybe.
Okay.
Just taking it easy.
Nox,
Yes,
what are you doing?
it's fine.
Just vibing.
Yeah, no, I'm just like it's
Sorry, I know you're
It's
trying to do
kinda-
something.
kind of sitting like with her knees up in the corner, not in like a struggling way, just in a like, it's similar environment to what she would have been used to years ago. So she's a bit like, oh,
Back here.
and also kind of like, so we were in a rush and now we're stuck here. So great.
You say that aloud, or do you just think it?
Am I near to everybody's rooms?
You probably, because of the windows, you definitely can hear Fardor because his head's basically sticking out the window.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Is that Nox? Is that
Hiya.
you?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
You alright?
Nox. No, Nox, I'm not gonna make it.
Fardor. We've been here. It's been
30
about
It's 2 minutes.
it's been like 3 minutes max.
2 years.
We also we come from underground. We're kind of built for this.
Nox, I don't
So-
think you understand, Nox. It's not the location.
Oh, who are you in a room with?
Nox, it's not the location.
Well, I'm
Who are
in
you
here
in
with
with?
Isabella, so.
Nox.
Oh no.
Jiro.
He's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make
I'm
it.
not gonna make it.
Jiro, stop winding up Fardor.
Jiro, don't be
haven't
annoying him.
said
He's very
anything in about
he's
10 minutes.
we haven't been here 10 minutes. He's very sensitive.
He doesn't like small spaces.
He's
Can't
very
fit when he's too
sensitive.
big.
He just keeps telling me to
guys,
calm down.
guys, I bet that cures your anxiety. Guys,
Just stop that.
do you know what's kind of funny?
Just stop.
What?
We teleported here to be quicker, and now we're stuck in prison.
We're not stuck in prison. We're just politely waiting in prison.
I'll do it again in an anonymous tone. Knox.
Yes.
Your
Trickster.
Trickster.
Your cell door opens, and in walks a young woman.
It's Ben.
In walks
Oh
a
my
He's
young.
going
God.
to save you.
Hello. In walks a young woman, like in her early 20s or so, like pale skin, like jet black hair that like runs down over her shoulders into like it's darker than even some of the darker corners of this cell that you're in. She's wearing this black lace dress that like flows to the floor and like is kind of running behind her, and like as the light hits coming in from the window on it, you can see that like it's layered, so it's like it seems to be like multiple layers of laces across each other, all in black. But like at the same time, you can see that sometimes like the light shines all the way down through, and you can see that pale skin again. Like if she wasn't up and walking about and looking like she's breathing, you might mistake her that she's either incredibly sick or dead. But you can see as she like drifts on in almost and like sits down on the bed opposite you as the cell door gets closed and locked. Her like the sleeves of the dress kind of hang down over her hands, but when she sits down, like she moves her hands out and like crosses them. Again, that pale skin, but like it almost looks like the tips of her fingers have like dirt or some kind of discoloration on them. When do you look at her, or do you before I finish this? Do you look at her, or what do you do so far? Not as in it, like, do you interact? I just want to know, do you look away? Do you nox it and try to not make eye contact, or what do you do?
No, I'll just be like, hello.
So if you look at her, you can't figure out if her eyes are all black or whether it's just that it's like adjusting to coming into like this dark cell. And you said hello, yeah? Sorry, what was that? Once more? You said hello? Good to know. She's like, hello.
Said thing.
Do I need to fear you killing me or having your way with me or anything like that?
It's a little bit forward. Hello? What's... yeah? No? None of the above?
You see like a smile creep across her face. Is it friendly? Is it not? Is it as weird as what Abby's smile was? It's a smile. I think, so what are you in here for?
Oh, do you not work here?
I don't.
Oh. So what had happened was we teleported into the city, and that was the bad thing to do. And then a very angry lady started shouting at us, and I cried, and then she got more annoyed because I was crying, and then my friends were trying to talk to her, but I was sobbing and I couldn't talk properly, and she was quite rude, and then she threw us in here, and I tried to ask her, did she want me to help with that leak, and she didn't say anything, so I haven't touched it because I didn't want to get in trouble for touching it.
Are you looking at the leak?
Yeah.
You now notice that you look at the leak that the most recent drop that's come from it is like crawling down in midair as if it's being slowed down.
Well, now, that's interesting.
Isn't it?
Yeah. So, slow bit of time down there, did you?
Just out of curiosity, let's play a little game. Let's play Can You Guess Who I Am?
Well, can I guess who you are? You wouldn't happen to be the dearly departed, um, you wouldn't happen to be the dearly departed, daughter of Randy, would you?
I would not. It was a good guess, though.
Thank you. Do I get another guess?
I could give you some more information, considering that was such a good guess, or you can guess again if you wish.
I don't know. Give us a hint. Give us a hint. Go on. Go on. That's very strange looking.
I
Can I touch it?
can.
Okay.
So as you like poke against it, you can you can see that like it's reacting like you're putting your finger through like a drop of water, but like incredibly slow. So like even when you move your finger away, it's still carrying out that momentum of you poking it.
That's very interesting.
So I very nicely allowed Abigail to ask me 2 questions when we spoke. First one she asked me was, should they help you? And her second one was actually a suggestion, which was, should speak to you. And here I am.
Sorry, it was just the. Sorry, this is a bit embarrassing. So I'm mortified. So sorry. It's just the whole floating thing and the time, and just we've been looking for this fella, and I just like in the moment I just wasn't ready. And no, okay, go on.
So, you know what? Maybe we got off on the wrong foot. How about let's pretend we're sisters, and I braid your hair, and she stands up like in one like swift motion and is like up over beside you. And you said you were sitting cross-legged, kind of back in the corner in the bed, was it? So, can you give me a wisdom saving throw real quick first, please? Nice and loud so the whole class can hear.
That's a 10.
Welcome, foolish mortals.
That's a
to the
10.
haunted mansion.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. So, like I said, all one swift motion, and she's over beside you. Why don't you sit forward? And like forward echoes in your brain, and before you can even realize what you're doing, your body's already taking on that command, and you're moving forward to sit at the edge of the bed.
Oh yeah, sure, not a bother.
And like, so she kind of adjusts you slightly, so you're sitting sideways, so she's still kind of standing beside the bed, and she takes your hair and pulls it back. You can feel her running her hands through it, and to say the feeling of your skin crawling is an understatement. As she runs her hand, like she laps it up and kind of starts running her hand through your hair, and like you can feel her starting to like braid it at the back.
Do you know many types of braids? Or?
I know a few. Such gorgeous hair. I like what you do with the colours. It's very unique.
Oh, do you like that? I didn't know if it offends you or anything.
No. Why would it offend me?
I don't know. I just thought maybe it was. I don't know. I thought, I like color.
Did you want to hazard another guess at who I am? I'm just
No.
curious to see if you can say it.
No, thank you.
Like, you could feel like the quiet giggle that she gives if the room could get colder. It has definitely gotten colder. And she continues to do your hair. So
Yeah. So, just I just, again, so sorry if this is a bit awkward or anything, but you mad at me?
oh, I'm not mad at you at all.
Okay.
I figured it was about time that me and you met at last properly.
Yeah.
It was so nice of your travel companion to bring me along when he didn't necessarily have to.
I know.
So, Tell me
Thanks
exactly.
for the bit of help when with that them situations. Not
I was trying to let you know that you were coming, but you very impressively managed to force me out. I can make people want me so bad that they literally pull their own skin off for me. Every bit of it, I told them to, but somehow you managed originally to keep me at bay. Maybe you just needed a bit presence. So,
yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's very impressive though.
what I need you to do is to be a good girl. Tell me what is it that you plan on doing.
Um, for like right now or just
This person you're chasing.
um. Well, I'm kind of like I don't like all the killing,
Hmm?
and I think he's I don't I think that I don't want the whole Vecna thing because that's obviously you know that's at odds with everything, and I care about life and stuff, and I don't think that he should be doing all this stuff, but I don't want to kill him. So I was thinking maybe we could just go and like have him like arrested or dealt with by somebody else. Seems like a bigger problem than me.
You are very noble. That's what I've always liked about you. You're so different than the rest of them.
Thanks.
Oh, it's a
I thought that would
compliment.
be a problem.
Oh no. Let's call it a challenge.
I've heard that before.
It's-
I've heard that before.
You know what I've placed at your fingertips and you understand what's available to you, correct?
Yeah,
That's okay. Just as long as you understand. Would you like a little history of Stone's Reach?
sure. I mean, is there a time limit on that, or
I
does
know
it
this
just
is
go whenever?
it's going to be super short. Don't you worry. It's just an interesting fact more than a history. So,
Sorry, I turned my mic off.
in a panic, the place that has been referred to as the last resting place of Vecna actually used to be his fortress. And the city of Stone's Reach, after everything that happened, was built intentionally to cover up the two vaults on either side of the valley that have thousands upon thousands of perfectly preserved corpses, all different shapes and sizes.
Oh, that's not good.
No, and he was casting the spell at the time to basically activate his army that would have, of course, went over the land unstopped when he was stopped. So it's just right through this wall, and she points towards the door.
That's a door.
Not literally.
Oh,
Just all the way down there, hidden away, where most people that live here now, if not all, completely unaware that it's there. The
okay.
very dangerous little quest you're going on, but I'm so impressed. I'm so
Thank you.
proud.
Well, I just wanted, just while we have the opportunity, again, it's a little bit awkward. I'm really sorry I didn't recognize you. Just I wanted, it's not. I just wanted you. No offense, no offense. You have to protect your people from the other people, and you know.
Well, I will help you once more. But always remember, if you need to talk to me, I will never be that far away from you. If you need help, my little sister, I'll always be there for you. Like you can feel that she's tied your hair with something. And like now she places the braid like over your shoulder, and you can see it like glinting in the light. Like a spider web has been wrapped around your braid, like at the end of your hair to like tie it all together. Obviously, like stronger than an average spider web, and like she leans in real close to your ear, and just whispers, "Time to continue your little quest."
That's actually very impressive. Thank you so much.
And as she kind of moves away and turns around, you can see that crawling underneath the door is a spider, and it kind of looks up, and she looks down at it and is like, "Okay." Goes over and just opens the door up.
Oh, sorry,
You-
sorry. Just incidentally, the little friend, my
Mhm.
friend's little friend.
Yep.
Does he have his own name, or is he all right with Ben?
Let's keep it at Ben.
Okay. It's a good name. It's a strong name.
It's definitely a name. And like she walks out the door. For everybody else, within moments of you having a chat with Knox, you hear each of your cell doors being unlocked.
Oh my god. And the fighter runs and like actually first he drops and then he runs and pushes everybody out of order and like bursts out into the hall. Oh my god. How long was that?
Um,
I
Uh,
fucking
3.5 minutes, maybe.
as
About
I
4
barely
hours.
lay down.
as you burst out into the hall, see this minotaur-sized web cocoon stuck up against the wall. And like when you came in, you did see a few other guards. The same situation. Like one is like completely covered on the chair that he was sitting on. No clear indication whether whatever's inside is alive or dead or not. That's what you face.
Eh.
Did anybody hear any? I
Did we
didn't.
do that?
It wasn't me.
Where's Ben been?
Ben's in my
What do you
pocket. I'll shield his eyes so we doesn't have to see the horror.
Ben is
Oh,
in fact
well,
not in your pocket. He's
Oh, is he not?
already out in the hall.
Apologies.
But no, it made sense because you went to look for him and he was not there. He's already in
there.
the hall when you come out.
Ben, did you create
was-
this mess?
That was
'Cause I'm
Ben,
not-
he'd be all shriveled up. That's a lot of web.
Should,
It's
I didn't
it's
hear
an
it.
Keep it
impressive
in.
amount of web now. To be
Maybe he's
fair,
been keeping it in for a bit.
I'll do like to the camera.
What's a camera?
That's a camera.
Camera.
is there what? There's nobody else around in the building that we can see.
Doesn't seem to be. All seems fairly
And-
quiet now.
Can I look from my bag of components and?
Oh yeah,
spellbook and
that's
stuff?
easily found. That's like just kept at the table where the guy was sitting, like it's all resting there.
Lads,
I'll quickly grab it and throw it over my shoulder.
should we check and
we
see if they're
help
alive?
the-
I feel an awful responsible.
Yeah.
I
Let's at
think we
least-
should.
So I'm gonna take out one of my hand axes.
Absolutely nothing to do with me.
I'm gonna take out one of my little hand axes and then
I
like try
don't
and
like spiders.
Was your
cut the
hair
web.
braided when you went into your cell?
What was I supposed to do for 4.5 minutes or however long we were in there?
3 minutes.
Yeah.
hang on.
We were just locked
You
in.
have a lot of hair. That's impressive for a short space of time.
Thank you so much. I'll do your
Isn't
beard
that,
one day if you want.
Oh my god, would you?
Bring
I
my
would.
beard.
I'll tell you what. Listen, this is totally off topic, but the next time you go to a fancy party, would you braid my beard?
I will braid your beard and I'll even put little beads in it for you.
Deal.
Gonna work
In-
on.
In the meantime, I'm gonna take this hand axe. I'm gonna cut open this minotaur-sized yoke.
Don't cut open the minotaur.
Not the minotaur.
Well,
the
what if
big
he can't
sack.
breathe in there?
But you don't even
Oh, I
know
thought
it's
he was
minotaur. It's just
slicing
a
them.
giant
I
thing.
thought he was saying he was going to cleft him in twain.
That's my job.
Are
Yeah.
you trying to cut this
Yeah.
open? Yeah.
Yes. I have a
Um,
little hand axe, just a little small one.
give me. So you can either do a strength check or roll an attack to try and open it. Now, if you do an attack, you're obviously not going. Well, I don't know. You might be hacking away to hit whatever's inside it because it insulted you. But that's up to you. If you're like, I'm not going to damage
No,
what's inside it.
No, I'll do a strength check.
Go for it.
16.
Yeah, 16, all good. So tie up as you can. You stick the hand axe in and start pulling down. It's like ripping through like layers of like material, like layers and layers of material as you rip down through it, and you have to go in and rip down through it again. As it's starting to lighten up, and you can see like the shadow of something inside it, and you rip down one more time. Like you haven't cut through fully, but you see that there's seems to be like a liquid starting to leak through it now at this stage and running down. It's this horrible kind of dark reddish brown running out, kind of where you might have dug in a bit deeper compared to where you ran down the rest of it. You keep going.
Should I continue?
What
What does it smell like? Does it smell like?
I'm glad
Does
you
it smell like-
asked. I'm glad you asked.
Okay.
It smells horrible.
Okay.
It's like it's all getting up your nose, and you're there inhaling it, going, "Yeah, this is up there for at least 5 days." This smell. It smells like it's fat dissolving.
Okay. I get it. I can actually smell it. So thanks.
Do you want
for
me to keep going?
that. Go on, because I'm sure you can make it worse somehow.
No, it's okay.
I think I'll go to leave it there, lads.
Fat dissolving, and I throw myself under it.
Hang on, we're finished.
Yeah, that is an absolutely cursed gif of the spider unboxing.
Which
I
one?
hate it. Spider unboxing.
Oh yeah,
I hate it.
so bad. So yeah, I will stop cutting
Yeah.
and step backwards away from the sack.
Let's
She said.
get out of here.
Yeah,
Let's
that's a
Out
good
of
idea.
this strange
Oh yeah.
Do we know where Vecna's
time warping prison.
where his lair is? Because I was thinking it's probably just like over there.
Over where?
I think it's pointing like in a random direction.
Well, wait, I've
You do have an idea, thanks to Jiro. But in saying that, Ben is floating at the fortified door. I'm gonna call it from now on, the reinforced door, and seems to be like eagerly kind of keeping
Spidering, yep.
spidering back and forth.
Lads, I think
oof.
I think Ben might be on the scent. Maybe we should follow him.
Oh yeah, Ben said it.
Ben said what?
Yeah, come on.
I
What?
have just
You're
many
starting to
layers of
like
confusion
Ben.
right now.
No, hang on. Nox is starting to have a bit of a soft spot for Ben. That's what's happening here.
I've always been a fan of Ben.
You
I've always
have
said
not.
I love spiders. I'd never have a bad word said about a spider.
Well,
And
listen,
if we had to have a companion with us at all times, I'm
I've
glad
been
it
saying
was
it all along.
this little fella.
I've been saying it all along. Let's follow him because he's really the hero of the group. Let's be honest.
Well, I think we should get out of here anyway.
We already have a Jiro.
Jiro, we already said we were following
Oh,
the spider in
hero.
here.
A hero. Jiro's no hero.
You don't
Um,
know that.
True. He could save the day yet.
We leaving.
We leaving. Getting sidetracked. Let's go.
Push the door open. Have a quick look up and down the street. Doesn't seem to be anyone that's taking too much notice of what's going on. Like,
No more.
We
cocoon.
have all our materials back, yeah, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Everything. Yeah, you're right. We don't have to.
so what?
Wait, like, sorry, like, do you think they're like preserved or are they dead?
Hey, they're dead.
Oh, they're dead. I know that smell.
Oh,
That's
right.
the smell of someone who's been decomposing for a while.
But it was
Also,
minutes.
How long were we in there for?
Like
At
4 minutes.
most 5 minutes. At very most.
They
Are we
shut the door.
oblivious? Did we miss it?
They shut the
No.
door. You panicked.
I
sat
did
down
not.
on the bed, and then the door unlocked.
I was the pillar of strength. Just trying to find a way out of that cell for minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I almost bent the bars open.
you did almost. I saw that. Yeah, they were.
you were like a rock to me in
on
my
the edge
time of
there.
despair.
Exactly. Anyway, let's continue on. Get the fuck out of this weird death prison.
So-
Follow
Can't believe they just put people in there. Like, it's like a reverse prison. All the cards died.
Just
Do people
as you guys are starting to move out, you look back, 'cause you've forgotten about, and Isabella's just staring down one of the halls. And it kind of goes down into darkness, and she's standing there like gripping onto a holy symbol real tight, staring down. It's like,
Everything okay?
yeah, let's get out of here.
Why did you see something?
Yep. Don't ask
No.
why.
I don't think so.
Listen, if the really butch lady is scared, I think we should get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Definitely. I just wanted to know how quickly I
Sorry,
should run.
sorry.
I thought
She's
Yeah.
not butch. She's beautiful.
I kept my femininity a
never
bit, but
said-
okay.
Butch is beautiful.
I never
Yeah,
said
let's
that she
get out
wasn't
of here.
beautiful.
Let's
I
get out
just
of
said
here.
that she was butch because she's so fucking strong.
Yep.
She wields a fucking axe, lads.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
Okay, Let's go.
So I'm gonna pull out the map that I doodled on.
Yep.
And kind of like start like
So I was
guess
thinking all
it's
by
fine.
myself, right? I was thinking when we were alone for minutes in there, like what do you think we should do when we get there?
Get where? Get to where Renly's going.
Yeah, like when we find him, like what should we do?
Do some magic at him, cut him in half,
No.
talk to him about his feelings.
banish him
Gotta
to
be
a
one
different
of those.
plane of existence.
Thought we
You
were
could
gonna
do
kill
that.
him.
You banish him to the plane of existence or whatever you just said.
I thought we were gonna kill him. Is that not the whole plan?
Yeah, but Nox doesn't like to kill him. But sometimes it's necessary.
Should
Look,
is there
I've come
something
up with a
we
solution for that.
should
You just
do?
go, Nox, is that a dirty book over there? See, works every time. Sorry, I was mistaken, Nox.
Is there something you'd prefer us to do when we catch up to him?
Well, I just think that like I don't know. I'm struggling with the killing a little bit. I think like everything he's doing is very wrong, but let's keep it to a self-defense thing, okay? He tries to kill us, whatever he's do, all right?
Banish him to the mortal plate.
Yeah.
That's what you said,
Yeah.
right? Something like
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's do that. So should
Like
we?
I'm not saying I want to be friends with him. I'm just saying
You have us.
you have all the friends I need.
Exactly.
we
Okay,
start
let's-
hiking our way to this.
And Jiro.
Let's
I'm only joking.
I think it's this way anyway.
let's continue to
it's-
follow Ben.
Way being
Baby,
straight ahead.
I can't believe you drew my map.
in a northward direction. So you carry on
Draw me a new map.
through city, getting a few, because obviously a lot of you, some of you aren't appropriately dressed for the climate, so you're getting a few looks as you walk up the main road of Stone's Reach, eventually passing underneath the bridge itself. It's like the bridge itself is a sight to behold, because towering above, and like I said, like incomplete in the middle, like as a representation of the relationship between both
Very-
sides. Okay.
Have a question quickly.
Yeah.
When you're saying that the weather is like, like we're not dressed suitably, is it like snow and ice around us?
Not yeah. It is cold.
It's very okay. Grant. Okay.
Cold.
I was just curious.
Like I said, you can't really see the tops of any of the peaks and mountains around you at the minute. There's like a cloud covering them all. Like like what you have on at the minute is fine
Just-
for here. You're still feeling the cold, but you're like it's not actually it's bearable. Like with
Okay.
me moving and stuff, this is doing the job. Yeah, you carry on up, following the map, following Ben. And eventually you see that the city starts to like fade away. So like the building into the buildings that run along the side of the valley like come to an end. There's a bit more of the valley, and then that road that you've been walking on kind of deteriorates from this well kept road to this like potholed, worn road, which eventually turns to this like stony, rocky road, and then it's just this. Only because you're kind of stepping back from it, you can see where it's kind of worn, walked on, not a lot, but you can start to see that like it curls around one of the, like the interlocking spurs and around into the mountain range proper behind it.
Did your leaving cert geography just come back to you there?
You did, yeah.
I always love it. I was like,
'Cause
what
I
does
heard it.
how to describe it? It's not
I
so.
was thinking of that earlier when you were describing the valley. The interlocking spurs.
Interlocking spurs, guys.
Is there any Oxbow Lakes around?
Oh,
Well, yeah,
not an
you
Oxbow
can't.
Lake.
This perspective,
here.
there is no
Not up in
running
the
water.
mountains, for
Yeah,
fuck's
no
sake.
running water.
Further
River
down
here,
the
yeah.
floodplains is where you find them. Jesus.
Oh, sorry,
What
apologies.
time of day is it?
There could be some meanders as well.
Actually, I was
Um,
going to ask that
A
too.
fjord or two.
What time of the day is it? It's getting late enough in the day now after everything, because like we're in the process of a day when you were back in Ravencall when you got teleported. And also there was the trip back into the woods took a while as well, so starting to get late.
Should we find a spot to camp up for the evening?
Are we still in the town? We left the town, right?
You left the town, yeah. You're a bit out from the town now, and like even Isabella's like here kind of looks a bit safer, I guess, to set up camp rather than when we go around this and into the mountains proper, because God's only knows what it looks like in there.
Okay. I can make my the tiny hut to give us a little bit of extra protection. So find a good spot for it. Take out, what is it? A small crystal bead on a piece of string, and just start like waving it in kind of circular geometric shapes.
Ah,
and-
Jiro,
Pick that up
That's
anyway,
lovely.
Mia. Sorry.
Jiro's
um,
making us friendship bracelets, guys.
And I will take 10 minutes to cast the ritual for Lehman's tiny hut.
When you can fit in it, how much space is it?
A 10-foot radius immobile dome of force. 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit in the dome with you. So plenty of room.
Sorry, Farad, you'll have to sleep outside.
You're too big.
Too big.
I'll just throw me leg in or something.
And what is your hut like? What does it? What's the benefit of it?
Creatures and objects within the dome, when you cast a spell, can move through it freely. So I'm making sure, obviously, everyone's inside while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. The atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry, regardless of the weather outside.
Nice. Even if it's frightful.
Even if it's frightful. It doesn't specifically say that, but
But if it's frightful outside, it actually inversely turns to delightful inside.
And you might as well just let it snow then, like.
Yep.
let us know.
Maybe
Let us know.
a few more times.
Let
huh?
it snow. It's
Have we-
June, ladies and gentlemen.
How are we not
It's
bigger,
June.
guys? How are we not bigger?
First time of the stage.
Yeah, that sounds good. So it means if you don't want to, no one needs to stay up on watch because you're protected in a tiny dome.
Yep.
I'll take the first watch.
You don't. It's okay. It also says you can command the interior to become dimly lit or dark. The dome is opaque from the outside of any color you choose, but it's transparent from the inside.
Nice.
So try and make it like kind of grayish, like a rock.
I always thought that was called
Chicken.
something else. Did they change the name of that?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it all sounds grand and above board.
We should be okay. Nothing can get us in here. We should be protected if you wanted
That's
to
what
get
you
a
think.
menace.
Hmm?
What?
What?
Okay, if you'd like a full night's rest, it's more than safe in here.
I might just stay up for a bit.
And I take out my little sleeping bag and get in and start flipping through my spell book and like working with my crystal and kind of doing more.
Fall asleep with your spell book open.
Yeah, just like. But yeah, no, I'm doing.
All
I'm doing
right,
a bit
Drake,
more.
just at me next time.
Akiki.
Go on, tell everybody how you had to take the book off me during the night.
Doesn't matter.
I've got my
Jiro's
on
going
my
to spend
face
the
more
night
than once.
doing research onto his crystal shard before he falls asleep.
Anyone else doing anything before sleep?
Just
Oh,
sitting up for a bit, kind of
Fardor sleep.
looking
Ardor
around.
sleeping.
Bella says a quick prayer and goes into a pass her as a restless turns for a bit. What do you do, Nox?
Sitting up for a bit because she's a bit shook.
Are you doing anything in that time, or are you just sitting nervously and then eventually passing out?
Just kind of nervously looking around and just kind of thinking to herself, having a look at her staff, having a look around.
At us, like.
Kind of awkwardly looking at Fardor's pocket while he's asleep, like.
Now's the time. Okay. If there is nothing else you'd like to do, go to the next day.
Excellent.
Excellent. I'm good.
So as you all come to, you notice that the hut has a light dusting of snow on it now. Has like dispel it or get out of it, whatever Jiro has to do, that you can see that it's lightly snowing now at this stage. There's still that bit of chill in the air, but like it's still manageable at the moment.
Stupid question before I hit the button. Long rest?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Excellent. So yeah, just kind of like dispel the hut and get my big winter coat out and throw it on and put a scarf on and stuff.
You should have done that in the opposite order.
um,
Snow.
I'm never usually up here, so.
Grant, so you set off, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get someone to do something now in a minute. And you are like moving along. Isabella kind of pulls you aside, Nox. And she's just like, has Fardor had that creepy spider for long? Or is it only just a new thing?
It's been a while. Like it was actually. Remember, I was telling you that I worked part-time in a bookshop for a bit.
Oh yeah.
It was actually my last day. He was meeting me outside. He found him in a little bushel, and he just grown very attached to him. And yeah. Why are you worried that he's reached end of life or something, and Fardor's going to be a bit heartbroken?
No, I think it's got a lot of life in it. I swore I saw something back in the cells. I'm not even going to try and think about what happened in there, but I just swore I saw
Sorry,
something.
what did you think you saw?
Just something in the dark.
Anything specific?
It's stuff that we shouldn't really be concerned about. It's okay.
You want to tell me?
It's nothing to worry about. I just I don't think it's
Just
connected.
those girls? Just those girls?
I don't think it's connected.
Just
so
having the chat?
roll a persuasion check.
Fuck this virtual dice.
Refresh.
6.
No, I like it's honestly nothing to worry about. Just my eyes playing tricks on me.
Yeah, same. Yeah, so like what do you think we should do when we find Melly?
I agree with you. I think anything we should do should just be reactionary. I think he might just be grieving, and he's just gone down a really, really, really incredibly unrealistic dark path where he thinks this is the answer.
It's easily done.
I guess. But yeah, I completely agree with you. We should just, if he starts, if it looks like he's going to do something that could be really bad, I feel we need to stop him, whatever that means. If he's not at that stage yet, hopefully we can talk him down. If he does anything towards us, we have to react as well.
Great. Well, listen, it's great to have your backup on it.
It's like I just think it's us, and that's it.
There's enough killing going on, you know?
Mia, I don't know. Give me the full proper D&D experience. Can I get who's taking point today?
Probably me.
Can I get can you roll a straight D20 for me first, please?
Certainly. Do. That is a 7.
7. Good. No. Can I get a perception check now, please?
Sweetly. It's performance perception.
Whips out a
9.
loot.
Yeah.
It's a solar from Freebird.
A 9.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you've gone around, and are in the coming into the mountain range proper now at this stage. Like with the light snow falling, that cloud's lower over the peaks now as well. You can't really see too far up it now at this stage. Easily enough to pick out along the path, we'll call it for now, ahead of you. You can see that there's definitely blood stains up ahead. I'll wait for Alan to come back.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Bottle outside, he's shouting, "Ashley, fill this for me! I'm on the stream!
I'm streaming.
Do you
Don't you know who I am?
Don't you know what I'm doing for this household, Ashley?"
She doesn't.
Do you not watch the stream now?
Sure.
She does not know.
Terrible.
That would have been another viewer. She's not leaving work.
No.
Just turn it
She
on.
not
and-
even
think
give
she
us
ha-
our Prime sub.
I don't even think she has a
Twitch
Twitch
really.
account.
Some people, man.
I know.
Some people. Sorry. Yes, as I was saying there, and got up and walked away, and I didn't want you to do it. Even,
Sorry.
not even with like a perception check up ahead, you see that there is a clear blood stain, or blood, or some.
How big? Like
When I get up and have a look, I can get you to roll something.
yeah, okay. Fardor would be curious about that, so go for it. What am I
He
rolling?
loves a bit of blood.
Roll
Invest-
an investigation check, please.
Okay. We have a 18.
18.
Nice.
Great, because that means I can give you information, which is always nice.
Finally.
So yeah, having a scope around, there was clear signs of a fight of some kind. You can see like there's even with the light snow falling, you can still see like the ground at the minute. It's not covered up just yet. You can see that there's There's scorch marks around, clearly from a fire, like in different spots around it. You can see like definitely claw marks around the area as well. Looking at the blood itself, it's definitely from like a large creature that took a hit. The amount of it there as well. You're looking at it like the corpse should definitely be there.
But it's not.
It's not. Yeah, there was definitely some kind of fight here.
Hero,
That's
dear.
really mysterious. So I relay this to the guys.
Are there any footprints or anything?
There are footprints around. Yeah. There will be definitely parts of like mud that's kind of frozen over now, and you can see footprints in it.
Can I do a nature check and see if I can figure out if I know what it is?
By all means, fire away.
That'll be a 5.
Nope.
Nope. You came from underground.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Could have
to
been an
figure-
underground beast.
It's hard to
Above
figure
ground.
out. There's definitely a creature footprint there, and there's definitely human footprints, or like booted footprints anyway, as well.
Should you know what? I'll throw up a quick detect magic there.
Okay. You do not detect anything. Can you give me a perception check?
Perception. That'll be a 12.
Okay. Kind of having a look around while you've cast your detect magic to make sure there's no auras shown anywhere or anything like that. Like you when you look up at the sky, you can see cloud isn't too heavy at the moment. So like, you know, the way you can kind of see the sun as like this diffused ball of light in it. You can also see 2 shadows moving through these clouds. Clearly a wingspan
Oh.
on it. Definitely a bulk of a body underneath it in some way, shape, or form. A clear tail coming out the other end. They seem to be starting to circle in your general area.
Looks like we
The
have
eagles are coming. The eagles are coming.
There's an eagle nearby.
That eagle got a tail?
Yeah, can I do two things?
Yep.
Can I throw up a quick mage armor?
Yeah.
Wow. And can I prepare an eldritch blast just if they come over in a threatening, attacky manner?
Yeah.
Gonna have armed my crossbow.
Nice.
And can we find some cover?
There's a few kind of low rocks and bit around you, like and like boulders. There's big boyos.
No handy dandy caves, no.
No
like
handy
boulder.
caves.
The cave of convenience.
Yeah. Oh, great.
I am going to draw my axe.
Cave of Fortitude.
They're coming back.
One moment. Precious moment. Look for. Oh, that's all. Okay.
Okey
So-
dokey.
I remember. Hang on. This is embarrassing.
This research is brought to you.
Yeah.
by-
Thanks.
Arkenforge.
Oh, now I remember. It's okay. That was very embarrassing. You'll see why now. As you kind of scatter and moves, like so. Locke, you kind of moved off for a bit of cover as anyone else. I know you've armored up.
I'd have
Hero.
direct people to do that if they weren't doing it.
Ardor standing in spot.
Okay.
Action drawn.
Yeah. Everyone get to cover. Farther. Yeah.
I will follow Locke's suggestion and get some
Okay.
cover.
And Isabella follows suit as well. Nox, what are you doing?
Just gonna follow, but just generally be a bit confused.
Okay.
Like, what are we doing? What's that?
Don't
Fardor,
know.
as you hold your ground, see breaking through that cloud line, coming like swooping down at you, this three-headed creature, the middle head being a lion, and then there would be a goat and a dragon head on the other side, as it comes swooping down and like landing and like skidding up in front of you, letting out a roar in front of you. Can I get you all to roll initiative?
Hell yeah, you can.
Get onto roll 20, please.
And
Music.
fuck me. I'm
I
just
have-
sevens all day today. That's my third seven that I rolled.
I have an advantage, so I'm just going to roll that.
Right, boy.
22.
That's not how it works. You can't just say you have advantage and not explain to me why you have advantage.
I automatically score 30 in initiative. I just
Yeah.
don't want you to know that.
I don't actually know why I have advantage on initiative, but it's there on D&D Beyond. You can check it out there yourself. Wonder where it's from.
Why are there so many fours in my life right now?
I'm the same with sevens. I've 3 sevens today. I've had 2 refreshes and it's all sevens.
Why do I have an advantage on initiative?
It sounds like you don't.
No, I definitely do. It's there.
Sounds like you made it up.
Sounds like you made it up.
Okay,
Let's
so
kill us some freaks.
map. God. Side, will you? Still need to figure out how to get the map nice and big in it.
Yeah, it is so weird. And so
It
is
is.
parents.
But all the time.
Yeah, you are.
It's been a while since we fucked out a battle map, to be fair.
Yeah, it has. That's what I was thinking.
Been
I
a
haven't
while.
stretched the legs of this layout yet. Battle map.
Battle map. It's the battle map. The big battle map. Battle
Okay.
map.
You're overdoing it. Calm down.
Rage up.
That. Right, so roll 20. This. Oh, where's my new panel gone? Said upgrade to the new. Token.
Oh, boop indeed.
Oh, that thing's delightful.
The one
Nice.
thing, because I can only find this one, I will correct. It is a red dragon head. Not a black. The only one I could find.
That's okay.
Please forgive me. Fardo,
My immersion.
everyone. Everyone can move themselves wherever they were. Fardo, you're standing right where you were.
There we go.
What a wasting her, Flynn.
Cover it there? Is that too far?
Oh look, I have it all worked out. Oh no, that was a different fight that we never got to that I had worked out.
Oh, the
We're,
so far as
we're the
fighting.
worst.
Hey, listen, you missed the class bit, lads. That's all I can say. Can you not move yourself, Keek?
I haven't tried yet.
Oh,
Trying to maneuver the map so it looks proper on my screen.
This thing is very cool looking now. But I'm also
This is just
Very-
further reinforcing Locke's believe that every childhood story he was
You're the white
told
one.
was actually real.
Yeah.
So here's another mythical fucking creature.
Okay. So, now until I just roll. Oh, we're getting raided. I think that's what that sound is. Hello, Yuki P. Yuki P. Hello. Thank you for the raid. We are just getting into
Happiness.
happiness. Oh, I said that wrong.
Oh.
I said penis instead of P.
You silly Billy.
Okay, thank you so much for the raid. How are you? Thank you. We were just getting into a fight in D&D. I don't know if you D&D. So fights are either really cool for you or really boring, depending on depending on where you drift to in D&D world. I know Kiki isn't the big fan.
Depending on if you're Trig or Kiki.
Yeah.
I know you're not the biggest fan, but here we'll play our trailer before we get into the fight, and I can do not our trailer, our intro for a D&D stream, and I can do the other shit that I have to do to get a fight ready.
Love it.
Played up. I really
Excellent.
want to play that game. Gotta mute now. Bye. Back. So that's us. If you don't know us, I am Trig. That's Kiki. And we play D&D every Wednesday. We used to stream other things, but then our energy got sucked away and destroyed. But D&D gives us the energy that we need. We have like one-shot plans, have other like mini campaigns.
D&D movie night on Saturday.
D&D movie night.
movie
We have
night.
like other little mini campaigns that we're planning. Well, I'm working on being the DM. Such as Lord of the Mouse. And yeah, that's us. We are just going to get we're doing well at the minute, Mia, apart from when Anto had to go away 2 weeks in a row. But apart from that, we're doing well.
Sorry.
There is going to be 1 week in July when I won't be around.
That's okay. We can just do something else. We can do the Not Alan D&D stream. Sorry, right, guys. I'll do one more thing.
Go for it.
I'm scaled.
Right. Give me 25 to 20.
22.
22.
Okay.
You can go first.
Okay.
There's a
Nine,
bandit in front of you as well.
19 to 15. Okay. 14 to 10. Okay.
11.
Oh, there we go. Keek, what's your number then?
Oh, no.
4.
Oh my god.
Nice. It's not a 1.
It's not a 1. It's definitely still there. Okay. Ferdor, stand
Yes.
prepared and ready for this creature coming towards you. Like I said, it landed and like skidded towards you all up in your face. Go first, my friend.
I'm raging, lads.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Actually, sorry, real
Oh,
quick.
He said it.
Jiro, you can blast off your Eldritch Blast because you held that action, so you go
Oh, I forgot about
and
that.
just do that real quick.
Cool.
So as it
Uh,
comes to a stop in front of Fardor, you
So the first hit is 10. The first 2 hit roll is 10, and the second 2 hit roll is 22.
the second one hits.
Cool. And that will be Kapah! 6 points of damage.
The chip has been made.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Progress.
Oh no. Okay.
It quickly, all three heads snap over towards you, giving you the opportunity to rage and whatever you need to do further. So go ahead, you go.
Okay, so first attack is 25 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. And the damage would be 11.
Okay.
So next attack, going with the axe again. That would be a 17.
17 hits.
Okay, cool. And then the damage for that would be 10.
Okay.
And then for the bonus action, it's going to go for an unarmed strike using his fist.
Okay.
19.
That hits.
Okay, and then the damage for that is just 5.
Nice.
So basically, he punches one of the heads in the face.
Yeah, the image of him punching one of these heads is pretty spectacular.
Which head?
I love it.
So it's lion, goat, dragon.
Go with the lion. I think he'd probably go for the lion.
Gives it a swift smash in the face. Jiro, it's your turn.
Excellent. I will use one of my ball bearings, throw it up, finger guns,
Oh god.
catapult. So it's a dex save of 15.
A dexterity saving throw. You just whip out real dice, but I won't. Oh my god, I got a natural 20.
Okay.
Does it take half damage or anything like that, or is it just a miss?
It's on a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving. It doesn't say anything about a successful fail, so miss.
Okay. So yeah, it kind of sees it coming and ducks down out of the way as the ball bearing shoots straight across and into like this boulder over here, embedding into it just for dramatic effect. I know it said it stops. But dramatic effect. Anything you'd like to do? Else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'll just kind of not exactly move out of cover, but just kind of scoot around so I'm back to this rock here, just a little bit further. Not a full 30 feet, but just a little scoot.
Okay.
You're
that's
definitely
me.
getting pancaked out there under that rock.
Okay, so Ferdor, gonna try and bite you for a start.
Oh.
18, does that hit?
That, yep, just 18. So
It reaches the line head, snaps forward and bites into you, and you take 10 damage. And then it is going to okay, it's going to claw at you next.
Can I use a reaction?
Yeah.
So, seeing the claw come down, grab the shard, put the hand out, and use Chronal Shift.
Okay.
So, creature makes an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. You can force the creature to re-roll.
Okay.
And then I make the decision after I see whether the roll succeeds or fails.
So the first roll would be an unnatural 20.
Okay,
I assume you want me to re-roll.
please do.
The second one would be a 14. So you stick with the second one, I assume.
Yeah, it says go with the second one.
Yeah, so you see as the claws swooping out to hit you further, it's almost like it glitches and like swings above you. The chimera, make sure I'm having the right creatures, takes a step back and you can see the dragon head crane up. And can I get a dexterity saving throw off you, please?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should have held my reaction.
Okay, 21.
21. I need the calculator.
You do you, buddy.
The dragon head reaches up and breathes a cone of fire out over you, but you manage to kind of duck out of the way. It still catches the side of you and it does burn you for 18, but you didn't take the full brunt of it, luckily enough. Then it is going to step back to give itself a bit more space. It kind of like flaps its wings and kind of jumps back a bit. Lock. You're up.
Lock. I'm up. I'm gonna shoot it with my crossbow. Seeing as I have it ready. Oops. Good thing. Fire. Chunk. There's another 7. So 15 all told.
15 hits. If 15 is the
hits.
total.
I'm just
15
gonna
hits.
refresh the page again just to be sure, but I've rolled nothing but 7s on this page yet.
Ah, damn, I missed that. Oh well.
5 damage. What?
I have an advantage on
really
dexterity saving throws.
Oh.
And I didn't realise.
You know for next time.
I do, yeah.
That was 5 damage.
What time?
And I'm gonna drop the crossbow and close in and attack with my sword. I can. Am I close enough to that actually? Measure.
Wait, the measurement thing should be pretty accurate.
Just about 30 feet, a little bit more.
I'll let you away with it. This time.
This time. Sorry, I'm trying to get the grab tool, but I missed it. Close in and attack with my sword. Chink. That is 22.
22 hits.
Slice. Oh yeah, it's also been lightered. 10.
Hang on.
You know the words. Yeah. Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec, guys. I just need to.
Hang on, yeah.
I got matches.
I need to set my sword on fire.
So
Just
18.
a line of us with like little candles. You know, you're trying to get the birthday candle to catch on. Another one. Hang on there now.
18
Damage.
damage. Yeah. And I'm gonna extra attack again, which is a 15. Again.
15 hits.
Can't refresh this page yet. Another 10 plus 16 damage this time.
Nice.
I'm gonna action surge and attack it again.
Nice. So I won't update my HP number just yet.
Pretty freaked out by this mythical creature coming out of storybooks and down to attack me again. So because I take the attack action, it's 3 more attacks.
Yeah, go for it.
Action. 25 on the first one.
That hits.
7 plus. Oop. I really should have set up like a macro for rolling this, but I didn't. 17 damage.
Okie doke.
Another one. Not 20.
That hits.
4 dice exploded out of the thing there. 21 plus the fire damage. 30 damage. Fucking swing.
Okie dokie.
And one more. A 12.
That one misses.
Finally.
So it is. It's taking a beating, but it's still hanging on in there.
And now I'm tuckered out and right in front of it.
So yeah,
Ruh-roh.
you shoot your crossbow, which goes wide. You just throw it to one side, whip the sword off your back, and as it's coming out of its sheath, it ignites, and you just run across and start carving into this creature. A heck of a lot of damage on it.
A heck of a lot.
Nox, you're next. Oh, I forgot to roll for someone else. Nox, you're next. But in the meantime, coming out of the cloud cover and landing on a rock nearby, a second
Shit.
Chimera.
Thank you.
Did you say thank you?
I said no, thank you.
Oh, no,
Just gonna
thank you.
politely decline.
Which lands up on this rock / boulder above, kind of observing what's happening. Do this real quick. Oh, that's convenient. But next
I
time.
wonder if it just wanted to have a chat. Locke doesn't wonder that, by the way. Locke never wonders that.
So here. Can't even reach it. Oh. This one, 2. Picking the wrong thing. There it is. The move tool. It's going to come over, and fly above you from the rock. Fly from the rock and float above. And it is going to definitely down on you. Locke, can you do a dexterity saving throw, please?
Certainly. Yeah, so I got a 1.
Okay. Okay.
I have a special action called Indomitable, which allows me to re-roll a saving throw that I fail.
Oh, nice.
Presuming I failed that.
Somehow.
So I'm going to hit that
Somehow.
and just try one more
People
time.
don't understand.
Some would say you critically failed
Yeah.
that.
That one's a 15 now.
Oh, you just make it.
Oh my god.
So you take 15 points of hottie boy damage. As
The turntables.
this chimera it's floating above, and the dragon head spews down fire upon you, but you manage to kind of roll again, farther out of most of it, but just even the heat of it as it hits the ground does some damage to you. Not going to land, so that's going to be its turn. Nox, followed by Fardor.
Grant, so Nox is basically just going, what the fuck? And she's gonna look around, and all she's gonna see is snow. She's gonna go, yeah, okay, cold. So could you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Which one?
Which one?
The first one.
I just look because I can't remember. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. What am I rolling? Sorry. The what? Sorry. Constitution. 15.
Never mind.
What?
Is that even like half or anything?
Points into with your spell.
Wisdom, what?
Oh, you have it in your wisdom. Okay. What were you trying for flair?
I was trying to shoot a blast of frostbite at him.
Okay, so you what you need to do to command the spell, but it just misses because you're a bit worried about Fardor and Locke being so close at the same time. Anything else you want to do?
No, I'm gonna stay where I am for now.
Fardor, followed by Jiro.
So Fardor is pissed that the dragon got him with the fire, so he's gonna charge at him.
Yeah.
Using his what's it called? Reckless attack.
Oh.
So basically, gives me an advantage on attack rolls.
Nice.
So, what did I really need? Here we go. 30.
To hit?
Yeah.
That hits.
Cool. And then that will be. Oh, sorry. Ignore that. Don't know why that has advantage on it there. Oh, because I got natural 20. That's why. 14.
Oh, you got a natural 20.
Yeah.
14 is all you got from a natural 20. Jeez.
No, sorry. So if I roll a natural 20 when I'm raging with the Berserker Axe, I get 2d6 rather than 1. So that's 14 in total for the 2 rolls.
Nice. Anything else?
So he's going to go for his second attack again. Continuing
raging.
with the... He is raging with the advantage for his subsequent attack, which will be 22.
That hits.
Nice.
And then that will give me 11 damage in that case.
Okie dokie.
And then for his final attack, because he's pissed off, he's going to try and wrestle the dragon's mouth closed.
Okay.
Jesus.
So, what's that called again? It's grappling pin.
Okay, yeah.
So if I succeed, both myself and the creature are restrained until the grapple ends.
Contested, is it? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what I have to roll though. Is it just an unarmed strike?
I guess.
Be your strength, and it's basically whoever gets
Strength
the
check?
highest. Yeah, whoever gets the highest.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Natural 1.
60.
Ah.
Dear, oh dear.
So you.
Okay, I'm trying to wrestle a dragon, I guess.
Trying to wrestle the dragon head of a 3-headed beast.
Yeah.
It was never gonna go well.
Move you up closer to it.
Okay.
Yeah, so you run up, hit it with your axe, and then hit it again with your axe, and then you jump up to try and wrestle around with it, but it just snaps its head back, and it's like all twisted back and ready to pounce on you.
Cool.
It's bleeding pretty heavy now at this stage. Similar blood to what was in the snow.
Oh.
Oh,
2.
Mm.
No.
that's copyright.
Did anyone notice that the blood
Sorry.
is similar to the snow?
Now that you mention it,
Jiro.
You're not wrong.
number 2 is still flying.
Number 2 is still flying.
Excellent.
So me and Trade said when
going
our
to
child decided
use-
to shit all over the floor yesterday. Number 2 is still flying.
It's our code for it
I-
now.
Chalk up another reason.
Listen,
What
give
have I
you
done?
endless reasons. Don't worry.
I am going to cast Earthbind, so
Okay.
it needs to make a strength save of 14.
Ooh, he's a strong boy.
Please miss, please miss, please miss.
24.
Oh,
That's
Flip
like
you
10
flippin'
more
flipper.
than it needed if you didn't.
Yeah.
ah.
So chat knows that's 10 more than what he actually wanted it to be.
Ah,
11
that-
technically, because it deleted a pizza.
Yep.
I suck at this game.
Yeah.
We all
It's
suck.
rolling
Just-
random chance.
Yeah. We all suck.
Okay,
Times left.
so
than others.
Earthbind didn't work.
What was it anyway? So we can add flavor instead of just saying names.
So his purple left eye glows like a stronger purple, and he reaches his hand up and kind of clenches his fist and tries to pull it down.
Farther!
These father, these yellow strips of magical energy try to loop around it.
Yeah, and you just see these strips coming up out of the ground where it's going to try and pull it down, and the Chimera manages to shake them off as they snap down to the ground and bringing nothing down with it.
And what I will do for movement is just scooch up a little bit. Just gonna scooch on up
Just
in
do a
here.
little scooch.
Just a little
Nice.
scooch. And that will be me.
It's the dragon's turn. The Chimera's turn. He's going to do this thing. Come on, 5 or 6. That's neither of them. So it's not going to burn you again, Fardor, but it is going to bite you.
Oh.
23 to hit.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to do this to you. That's going to be
It's gonna be.
another 10 damage as it bites onto you. The lion head bites onto you.
Sweet.
Then a claw is going to come in to try and pad you at the side. Oh, that one's just a 9. You managed to
Yeah.
dodge out of that one. And then the ram, like the goat head, ram's head, is going to try and give you an old headbutt, basically. With its horns.
Hope the goat knows it's only gonna hurt
Ooh,
itself.
11
Nope.
misses. So it throws these attacks at you, only connecting with the one. It's gonna stay around here and that's its turn. Locke.
Luck is
Isabella after that.
the second one's still flying, right?
He is still flying.
Great. We're back to the first one then. Yeah, Locke's at a fight. He's not going to stop and consider the potentials. Cool. Going to attack it with my sword. Ooh, that is an 11.
That's a swing and a miss.
Gonna multi-attack it with my sword. What's the second one? It is a 17.
That's a hit.
Grand. Oop. And that is 21 damage.
Oh, nice. Before you carry on, Locke, what do you do?
No.
Yes.
So rolled out of the way of the fire from above. Probably still a little bit on fire, like the fur-lined part of my hood is definitely either on fire or singeing. But I'm dug into this fight in front of me of this mythical creature. So I take one big kind of swing back and cut towards the closest head and cut through it, I guess.
Nice.
So I lop off at least one of the heads, I suppose.
Lop off the goatee boy head.
Hoodie
the
boy
ram.
head. Scooch a little bit closer.
Kind of rolling back, doing a jump up in the air and bringing the sword down and clefting its head off. The other two heads kind of freaking out, as like it like blood pours from the wound where the head used to be. Then like seizing your opportunity, you duck low and like thrust your sword up straight to where you assume the creature's heart is, and like pierce it in that, and the Chimera's body goes limp. Yep.
But the X.
Nice job.
Do you have the rest of your attacks? I don't think you'll be able to reach the flyy boy.
Yeah, I wouldn't have them, I guess. So I'm gonna scoot backwards, I guess, a bit. Yeah, mainly just putting a little bit of distance. Not that it'll help much, but so
Yep.
I'm not directly underneath it, at least.
It doesn't take any swings for you, biding its time. So Isabella is gonna move up and she's guiding bolt this guy. 28, so that hits. Damage. 23 damage.
Who? Sorry, I missed that.
Jesus.
Isabella.
Oh god. Okay.
So you see that she steps out and holds her hand up while holding onto the symbol Polaris, and like this flash of light streaks towards it, hitting the creature, making it like wince to one side, and yeah, does damage to it. One has multi-attack on.
Roll 20. It should tell you. It'll tell you number of actions per turn.
Number of actions. 1. Right, so she's done her thing. 2. Up side lock. Needs it. Yeah, it's me. Okay, it's its turn. Yes. Failed that. Over, and it's going to land and go for Isabella, considering she attacked last. So it's got armor class. So bite first. Oh, 23. Oh, got a natural 20. So and she's gonna take 18. God, I've never used D&D beyond where I take damage. Okay, and then it's going to be a claw attack on her. Misses, and then finally the goat is going to go.
Don't
for
touch our cool best friend.
She's cooler than you.
That just hits. So 14. So yeah, the Chimera, after getting hit by the gun bolt, spins around, comes landing down in front of her. Takes a biting down onto her armor. You can hear like the noise of the teeth scratching against it, and also the armor bending in a little bit. Goes to try and claw, but misses. And then finally the ram's head comes and like rams her into the side. Its horns piercing into her side. That's its turn. Nox, followed by Fardor.
Isabella! How far away is it?
Movement is 60 foot away from you.
Excellent. Could you make a Constitution saving throw?
Like, got 11.
Yay! So I'm gonna like hold my staff out and go like, "Gip!" and do like a little frosty blast.
Okay. 5 cold damage.
Can't do it, geek.
Oh, sorry, 5 cold damage. It's got like a, so it gets like a little frosty shell to it for a second.
Nice.
So yeah, the frost beam shoots across at the Chimera, and you see it like glaze over in that shell, but it cracks out of it then. Yeah, you can see that it has like frost burn on its skin now. Anything else, Ox?
If that was a cantrip, can I do something else?
No. The one.
No, I'm good.
You staying where you are? You're not moving or anything?
Let me double check. I have too many tabs open. Ah, fuck no, I'm staying over here.
Okay. That's fair.
Way out of the fight.
Two minutes.
They got magic cheerleaders over there.
Yeah.
Woo!
Fardor, followed by Jiro.
Okay, so
Gotcha.
Bardor is going to shout to Locke. Locke,
You shall have to toss me.
I need you to toss me. So Fardor is going to charge towards Locke, and
Okay.
hopefully we can nail this.
Hopefully.
In the hope that, so he's using his Battle Rager charge, which gives him a dash action as his bonus kind of action. So going to use that to try and charge towards Locke, get thrown up, and then bring the axe out to try and attack him while he's in the air.
Oh well, it's landed now.
Oh, is it?
Well, it has landed.
Yeah.
Okay, well then
It landed
doesn't
because I
matter.
had to attack Isabella.
Toss him anyway.
You can get onto it.
Yeah, try and get on top of it.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna let this happen.
Okay, you're okay with this?
Up,
You
Deb.
want me to roll for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, watch him
do-
roll.
Do
Athletics.
I'm gonna call on my athletics background.
yeah, do an athletics to try and hoof him up onto it.
Because I also have a +8 to it.
So my athletics is
And I do.
21.
22. we almost like look at each other like we're
It's like-
diagonally
it's-
across like a
Such like
performance floor, we just
sprightly
go-
little fellas.
Yeah.
He's
So
just
these are
rolling.
like, these are basically just cheerleaders, and you're like, ready? Okay.
Okay. So hang on till I paint a word picture first. So
Okay, go for it.
Bardor shouts, "Look, you're gonna have to toss me." Locke gives that knowing nod meme, you know, the gif that look, and stabs his sword into the ground. Bardor runs towards him, grabbing him, using his momentum. Like Locke spins around and like throws Fardor at the Chimera in between like the lion and dragon head. And what did you roll for your athletics, Fardor?
Me, I rolled
20 something, wasn't it?
21, yeah.
21. And like just as you travel through, you manage to grab onto the lion's mane and land down on its back. So technically, you're over. Oh no, technically, you're now over here on a Chimera. How do I? Can I change layers? Get you on top?
you right click him and bring him to the front, I think.
Oh yeah. Bring it back. There you go. Thank you. So yeah, now you can do your attacks. That was your move.
Okay. I'm going to ask you something. If
Okay.
I'm allowed to do it. If you say no, that's fine. Could I tie a rope around it?
Oh my god.
Yeah, like all I can say
Or actually,
is
even better, could I tie a rope around my axe and then whip that around and then use that as like a sort of noose to control it a bit?
you can most certainly try. So I'm gonna put it all as one roll together, and this is it now. This is you spending all your actions. in
Okay,
one
that's
go.
fine. Just
So,
for
um,
fun.
It'll be a dexterity to see if you can quickly tie a decent enough knot around your axe and whip it around at the same time.
Okay.
Give me a dexterity.
This is
Here you
going to go so badly. 6.
Oh my
Right.
god.
I even clicked over onto D&D Beyond to see that come in live. So, oh no, I didn't want to click on you. Go away. Wait. I closed it already. Oh no, go away. So what happens is I take it it's just one of your normal axes, right? Not your
Yes.
fancy axe. Right, so
No,
you
that's still in his
quickly
hand.
hop up, get the rope out, wrap
Mm.
it around real quick, do what you think is a decent knot, and like you swing the rope down and around and underneath, and you see coming up the other side, like, yes, this is it. Just as the knot becomes undone and the axe just kind of goes out, and you even watch further as it just goes clink clink clink, and the rope just gently falls down then on the other side of the Chimera.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Jiro, it's your go.
That would have been pretty cool if it worked, though.
And then Fire
Good
kind of like
job!
thumbs up, like,
So, do you know what? Fuck it. Let's do this. Catapult. 4th level.
Nice.
Dex is 15.
Do it.
No, you have to do a Dex save for 15.
Yep.
Sorry, I
what's my
thought
dex?
do it
No,
was me doing
you added to it. They got a 3.
it. Fuck yes!
They're not dexterous.
it's big thing.
So he flicks up a ball bearing and almost in imperceptible slow motion as it's about halfway down at eye level, he just whips out the finger guns, clicks and points right at the middle head, and it's 26 points of damage.
Nice. 6, that's a good chunk out of it. So the ball bearing flies straight through the creature. It's still standing. It's damaged and it's hurt, but it's still got a fight in it.
I'm gonna say this, probably shouldn't, but would that affect Farador?
No, it wouldn't. No.
Okay, good.
Lock, unless you want to move. 0.
Yeah, just scooch over a little bit. Do more scooching.
A little
Scooching.
Scooching.
Locked.
With the scooching.
Yeah, Locke's gonna close up and attack.
Do it.
Thingy. Yo, guy.
Bums.
You know the thing. Here comes Speed Racer. 20.
That hits.
Click. Click. And that does 18 damage. Keep on multi-attacking, and that's a 26.
That hits. Oh, excuse me.
And 18 damage. And one more for
Why not?
24. Why not?
That hits.
So wild. That's God, this guy's very powerful. That is a 15 damage to.
You just lay into it again. It's now, by the time you're finished, like slashing across it, and like doing a backhand and like an uppercut style slash to it. It is looking worse for wear now at this stage. Then up next is Isabella. Excellent.
Who for an accident?
Yeah,
Yeet. I cast Yeet.
That's what you should be calling catapult.
Yeah.
So seeing the kind of predicament Farador's in, and the fact that the Chimera is starting to try and flip you over, even though it's taking all that damage at the side, she pulls back and like lets the axe loose, and it flies straight and true and embeds itself right in between the middle head, the lion head, sinking deep into it, and you can hear Farador, from your point of view, you can hear like the crack and the pop as it sinks into its skull. The body kind of gives this shudder, and then it just falls limp on the ground, and like as it falls onto the ground, Isabella holds her hand out and the axe comes flying back, leaving like this blood trail behind it.
So cool.
And it is
She's so cool.
also
So fucking cool.
deceased. That the NPC get a kill.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
Fuck right.
Right, guys. So you are now standing with 2 dead Chimera around you. Took a few hits. There we are. Yeah, you took a few hits, took a few knocks. But you are.
There's only one me.
You're all still standing after it, which is the main thing. And yeah, had a bit of a battle there.
We did. That was impressive.
Do you think they might have wanted to?
Do you ever
try
get the feeling that like You're just not meant to get somewhere on time. You know, everything is just going against you, and you're just doing your best to get somewhere on time. And you know, 1 minute you're in prison, and you think you might be going mad because it's a bit weird, and then you're just walking through the snow, and then a chimera appears and tries to kill you and all your friends, and then another chimera appears, and you think, now, to see one would be a lot, but two, anyway,
Like,
how's
my
everyone
father
doing?
was trying to get out, but I don't think he was going mad in prison. Right?
No,
I thought he was talking to himself now.
I thought he was talking to you.
Talking to us.
Barter's still
Oh.
on top of the dragon, so he's absolutely no idea what's going on.
Delighted with himself to
Yeah.
have made it up there.
Did you see I killed it? I summoned the axe right through its head.
As you are standing around and having your post-battle conversation, the snow it gets a bit heavier now at this stage, and it is also the fact that you still have your day's travel ahead of you, and as you figure out where to go next, we will leave it there.